Welcome to Road America, middle of Wisconsin. Qualifying underway for the Fort Worth Screen Pinning GT-3 Challenge. So we watch our cars make their way around, chasing them around with drones, because we can. Regan Carty right now for fastest in our qualifying session. So our camera's going to be weird. There we go. Camera's finally behaving a little bit. Regan Carty in the 7, leading qualifying by just over a tenth over teammate Diego Iturbe.
You're so good.
Hayden Lull in 3rd, Zach Mitchell 4th, Marcus Hagman in 5th, John Boyd 6th, Joe Madigan in 7th, Jacob Peterson 8th, Blake Giglio 9th, and Nathan Lafayette is your top 10 right now. Joseph Madigan, welcome back to the series. He was our first GT3 champion. There you go, car anomaly COT, that'll work. That should work, D-Waddy. Send that. Just let him run it through tonight. Carty's still top of the charts. I don't have my track map working because I really wants to be done today. We'll give it one more shot since we refreshed everything with the restart. See if it's working. One more chance, I overlay. Nope, no track map. Failed me yet again. Get out of here, I overlay. Under 2 minutes to go in qualifying here for Road America in the GT3 Fort Worth GT3 Challenge. Watch the leader Regan Carty. Here comes Diego Iturbe up to the line. See if they pick up any time. Not quicker. Stays second. Hayden's going to the pits. Zach Mitchell out of Canada corner. Just behind Joe Madigan. And Logan Wilson. There's that Benke. That might be Benke. Both have blue Corvettes. Just like the Blue Dabba-Dee song. Up the hill they go. Levi Heilman clocks in 4th. Mitchell now 5th. Mitchell does not improve. Madigan does not improve, and they will all stay about where they are. 24, put a time down. Let's run our split so you can see. Those Galandig just chilling there on the inside. Now we have over 20 cars with a time down. You can run through and see all the cars with the time. We have 30 cars total here, so nice crowd here for Road America. 30 seconds left in quali. You only have the files already in Discord, get you. Unfortunate. Let's see if I can use the track map on here. Oh, it is weirdly confusing. Uh-oh. I tried to click on people and it got mad. Track map does not being like being clicked on at all. Hey, never mind on that. Now we have 31 cars. This one snuck in the last second here. I don't know if it was the 8, the 23, the 15, or the 26, but one of those just snuck in here and gave us 31 cars for tonight. 26 cars have put a lap time down. Regan Carty still the fastest of those right now. Looks like Diego Iturbe's qualifying already over. We'll see if Regan able to improve. Right behind Andy Neckrich. Oh, there goes the 7 around. Andy doesn't have a lap time down yet. We'll see if the 06 Wattagoon's Porsche can get an official lap to count before the end of qualifying. Up the hill he goes to the start-finish line. There's the checker flag waving on qualifying. Barney at just a waving up. And Neckrich goes to 17th. There you go. Gets a lap to count. Picks up quite a few spots. Moves up in the middle of the field. See who's still out there is Jake in the cow, pink cow car. Strawberry milk car is like what I like to call it. Pink cow car. Jake Mediocre. Matt Benke largely displeased with aggressive and impatient people. Mediocre currently 25th quick. And looks like the Strawberry Cow car is coming to the pit lane. Lucas just finished his last lap, and he's going to go ahead and destroy his car for fun. Good thing he doesn't have to pay for that repair bill. Lucas currently 3rd quick overall. Hayden Law 4th, so a couple of Mustangs on that 2nd row. See Joe Madigan, he's in the tire barrier. I believe that's turn 5. Just before the Corvette corner, and it was. Davis Greenwell, well, don't see him. Says he's over there somewhere, and there he is. Looks like just after the carousel. Colin Teague sitting in the pit lane. Andy Neckrich, the last one, still charging, but I think he's already completed his final lap. Going through the kink, heading down to Canada corner. Good thing he didn't have to be alive in the car, yeah. Definitely a Jimmy Johnson style hit. This is the last one still on the track, but I think he's already completed his quality. His checker flag was out when he crossed the line. Currently your pole sitter is going to be Regan Carty. Regan very strong the last couple of races. Heading towards the top of the points. Oh my goodness. Andy's not going to get this lap to count. And going to the pit lane. That's going to do it. For qualifying, your pole sitter is going to be the 7 of Regan Carty. See if you can track down Regan for a quick chat. A large Skir Squad chat. My goodness. So many people in there. Regan, DG, you got a copy?
Hello, hello.
Hello, greetings. Well, we've picked up the pole here at Road America. Tell me how you like this track and how you feel about 30 minutes around it.
Just honestly, great track. Pretty new here in the GT3s, but it just flows so well. Very nice. Absolutely no complaints about it.
CM4, well, a lot of the field doesn't like see you starting on pole after your last couple of outings. Maybe you can make it interesting this time.
Maybe I can. Who knows? I might spin at turn 1. Who knows what will happen?
Hayden's famous for doing that, so might as well have you do it as well. All right, well, good luck in the race, and we'll see if we're talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
7 Regan Carty starting on pole. Let's run through our starting lineups presented by our friends in the Wannagoons. And there is your pole sitting McLaren, the number 7. Let's get all of our logos up and away. There we go. Regan Carty in the 7 is your pole sitter in the McLaren. Diego Iturbe, teammate in the BMW, starts in the 2nd spot, number 88. Lucas Hoisman, the Mustang, well, you can not see it through the spoiler, but I promise you that's a Mustang. You have Hayden Lull, the Napa Mustang, starting in the 4th spot. Levi Heilman, Black Corvette, starts in 5th. Zach Mitchell has a JG Wentworth Acura starting in 6th. This is not the best camera ever, but it's the best we got right now. Marcus Hagman starts his BMW in the 7th spot. Blake Jackson, his BMW, rolls off in 8th. John Boyd, well, another one of them BMWs, starts in the 9th spot. Joe Madigan, the bright green Rexy Porsche, starts in 10th. Jacob Peterson starts in 11th. We can probably let them start rolling because they have to do a full pace lap. We're going to do that. We're going to let them start rolling so you can see the cars off the front row. Everyone just wants to rev. I got 20 seconds left to sit here and do nothing. If someone hasn't gridded, which Blake Giglio, I think, left the session. So all of this waiting would be Blake Giglio's fault. Yes, we get it. We get it. There we go. Finally moving. Now we can probably see Lucas's Mustang. There you go. Lucas starting 3rd in that 712 brakes, number 97 Mustang. Hayden Lull, the Napa Ford, starts in 4th. Levi Heilman, the all-black Corvette, number 27, starts in 5th. Zach Mitchell, his Acura, starts 6th. Then you have Makis, also known as Marcus Hagman, in the number 12 BMW, starting 7th. Blake Jackson, 69 BMW, starts in 8th. John Boyd, another Skir Squad BMW, rolling off in the 9th spot, number 40. Joe Madigan in the Rexy Porsche starts in 10th. He was the Season 1 winner of the GT3 Challenge. Jacob Peterson, number 44 McLaren, starts in 11th. Davis Greenwell, the number 20 Mercedes, starts in 12th. Blake Giglio does not get out on grid. Nathan Lafayette, 00 McLaren, starts in 14th. Colin Teague in the bright pink Merc starts 15th. Harry Grindell in his McLaren will start 16th for Kamikaze Simsport. Andy Neckrich in the 06, he'll start his Porsche for the Wanagoods in 17th. Garrett Warren has his Acura rolling off in the 18th spot. Travis Martin, the Ghost Man, well, he's in a Corvette, so he's done switched it up on us. We'll talk to him afterwards if he wants to switch to a Corvette for the season or go back to his Mustang. Ian Montrose in the McLaren in 20th spot, the number 1. Matthew Koo, his BMW 33, starts in 21st. David Thompson has the McLaren rolling off in the 22nd spot. Cliff Mullins in his AC Racing Graphics Corvette starts 23rd. Matt Menke, his Sandcastle Corvette, starts in 24th. Jake Mediocre in the Strawberry Cow car starts 25th. Cleo starts 26th. The number 55 Scourge Quad McLaren. Taylor Dixon Tweedy starts at 31 McLaren in the 27th spot. Jeremy Scherer has his King's Hawaiian Ford Mustang starting 29th. Isaac Bildo in the 26th Corvette starts in 30th. Ethan Evers 31st in his Corvette. And Daniel Llewellyn will round it out for LoJack Esports Corvette in 32nd. Shows 32 cars, but we have 31 here. So numbering a little weird by our timing and scoring. There's actually no 28th place car. And then Blake Giglio slated to start 13th, but he's not actually here in session. So that should give us 30 cars on the nose. One day they'll learn to keep running some laps for extra time, right? It's a good way to get extra screen time. Thanks, Wanagoons, for our starting lineup. There's our new BMW pace car as they make their way through the carousel. This is a long opening pace lap. Scheduled to get about 15 laps in here tonight. That is the estimate showed on our timing and scoring. 30-minute race, just over a 2-minute lap time. Out of the carousel, headed towards the kink. We do not take the bend in this layout. We skip the bend and go straight to the kink. The lights flashing there on Regan Carty's leading McLaren. Probably the only time he'll see the back of a BMW this race, as he's been so good past couple of weeks. We're off for Valentine's Day last week, so drivers have been itching 2 weeks to get back out on track. Let's see if it was worth the wait as we go around Road America for 30 minutes. Down into Canada corner. And we're almost back around at the start finish. Almost. Gonna go through Thunder Valley. This is where I usually crash. This little blind left-hander uphill. I always misjudge the corner exit, end up in the grass. Our final right-hander back up one of the main straightaway. Pace car will get out of the way, head towards the pit lane. And our field will have a rolling start. And there goes our pace car. Regan Carty, Diego Iturbe, your front row. Waiting for that green flag to wave before they can go, as is the rule. And there it is, green flag in the air. Regan Carty leads the field off to turn number 1. Let's see if they all survive. It can be big drama in turn 1 here at Road America. So far, so good. Don't hear any tires squealing. It's the 20 of Davis Greenwell getting a bit wide in the Mercedes, but they let him back in. It seems everyone has survived. Diego Iturbe out front. Lucas Hoyce was taken over second from Diego Iturbe. So the Mustang moves up to the second spot. Iturbe in the BMW follows to third. Levi Heilman in the fourth spot. And Hayden Lowell in the Napa Mustang riding fifth. Zach Mitchell working with the 12 of Marcus Hagman, trying to get the pass done here, heading down into turn 5. A sharp left-hander, have to slow way down. They'll go side by side up towards the Corvette bridge. Heard some contact in the background. Oh, there's Nathan Lafayette around the 00. Track down Lafayette as he's falling down the lineup. It just won't let me click on him. There he is. Let's see what happened to Nathan as he came down the hill. It's right beside another McLaren, Harry Grindell. The 45 throws it up the inside, and I don't think he knew it. 45 was up against the curb, but Lafayette went across the nose, and then he has to wait for the field to get by. Dropped him all the way down to what shows his 31st, but I think he'll be 30th. So that was most unfortunate. Regan Carty still out front. There's Hoytza hanging on to second over Diego Iturbe, then Levi Heilman. And Zach Mitchell, your top 5. Mitchell new to the series, so welcome in. Oh my goodness, that's Hayden Lowell crashing in the background. The Napa Ford crashed through the kink. It looks like Matt Benke behind him also went way wide in the Corvette, but Hayden Lowell has destroyed that Mustang. No spoiler, the tire's sticking out. What in the world has happened to Hayden Lowell? It's on the outside of Andy Neckrich. Looks like some netcode. You heard the contacts. Unfortunately, just sends the 56 right into the guardrail, and that is One damaged Napa car. He had to tow it to the pit lane. Brutal, brutal couple of days for Hayden. Cross the line to complete lap number 2. Well, our scoring and timing makes no sense right now. Let me fix that for you. There you go. Timed race. We're not running 2 billion laps, I promise. Thanks, William, for the reminder. Regan Carty, Lucas and Diego at third base. Still 1, 2, 3. Heilman, Mitchell Hagman, and Blake Jackson, Mr. Snail, up to the 7th spot. Joe Madigan right behind him in the Rexy Porsche. And John Boyd. There's so many Skir Squad cars. This top 10 is littered with them. Jacob Peterson works John Boyd for that 9th spot. BMW on McLaren. And Peterson gets the pass made. So much Skir Squad. Andy Neckrich, Wanagoon's car in 11th. Davis Greenwell for low drag rides in 12th. Harry Grindell C2X in 13th. And Matthew Koo, another Skir Squad, 14th. Cliff Mullen C2X in 15th. Ian Montrose C2X in 16th. You have Garrett Ward for Wanagoon 17th. Colin Teague, he's an independent running there in 18th. Isaac Bildo, Skir Squad. Casey Graves, True Speed. Haven't said Casey's name much tonight. There he is. The 04 Mustang out there. Oh yeah, I love it. Skir Squad came out in full force and they put on a show here. Yeah, Hayden, what was that contact netcode? What was it on your replay? We couldn't quite tell. Jeremy Scherer in 22nd, Nathan Lafayette 23rd, Cleo riding 24th, Ethan Evers 25th, Daniel Llewellyn in 26th, Taylor Dixon 27th, and David Thompson, he's been on and off the pit lane, so he had to take a quick repair. And Matt McLaren currently rides 28th, Matt Benke 29th, Travis Martin on and off the pit lane, he's running in 30th. Weird to see him in a Corvette, normally he's in a Mustang. And Hayden Law, as we saw, crashed out in 31st. Back up at the front. Regan Carty stretching that lead. Levi Heilman currently in the 3rd spot. What happened to Lucas? Lucas has fallen back to 6th. We missed what happened to him. Let's see if we can track down to our events here. See anything obvious? So many entries. So many events to scroll through. Here's Hayden's crash. We need to get down to the L's. Let's try to sort it by driver. Here's Lucas. Shows an off track in the race. Huh. Ocean shape. Let's go to Diego Turpey. Try to find him passing. Oh my goodness. That was the Rexy car getting a little off track there. Diego, where's your name? There goes Diego passing Lucas. This is early. I don't want that one. This is still early. I don't want that one either. This is a little bit later. It's going into turn 14. Oh, the back end got way out on the Mustang. Lucas gets out into the gravel traps, and that costs him 3 spots. And that is how Lucas fell down the running order back there into 6th spot. There he is, right behind Marcus Hagman. Alright, let's see if the drivers are chatting. Let's see what they're up to and about. Jacob Boyd, Peterson still battling, and now Andy Neckrich is there. Andy Neckrich, the one that was around Hayden when Hayden got sent to the wall. Someone off there? No. Oh, Matt. Matt's on the pit lane again. And missing a spoiler. What happened to Matt? Oh, no. Oh, wow. Thing just sharp left into the outside wall. My goodness. That Benke has destroyed that Corvette and will looks probably finish 30th tonight. Is the field all the way back to Madigan, top 8, snaking through here underneath the Sargento Cheese Bridge, one of my favorite bridges in all of iRacing. Heilman and Mitchell battle for third. Mitchell's able to get to the inside of Heilman. Acura on Corvette here. Acura moves up into the top 3. Nice move, Zach Mitchell. Welcome to the series. Check back in a little further back. John Boyd, Jacob Peterson, Andy Neckrich. See what other battles we have for you. Colin Teague, Cliff Mullins, Casey Graves, Garrett Warren. Lafayette and Scherer just traded the 21st spot. See, 00 gets past the 15. There's so much going on. Hard to tell you everything. Lafayette moving up another spot. It's around the Strawberry Cow Machine with Jake Mediocre. Jake Mediocre way off in the grass coming out of the carousel and heading into the kink on the grass. Bad idea. Gets back on track. The grass just fly everywhere. New debris is kind of fun on this road racing. Mediocre keeps it to the left and allows the... That's what number that was. Cleo. 55 McLaren. Hard to see the number on some of these. There you go. Cleo up to 23rd. Getting past Mediocre. Montrose putting pressure on Davis Greenwell for 13th. We'll flip over here and give it a check. And meanwhile, these two are back at it. The Corvette and the Acura for the 3rd spot. Battle is on between Heilman and Mitchell. Starting to stack up the field behind. Lucas Hoyce was right there in the waiting.
Wreck each other. Please don't catch me in it.
Lucas. That was the black and gold Mustang on the radio saying those two can wreck each other.
He
Just
only can wreck me.
don't take him out.
I swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa.
Back up the hill they go, still side by side. Heilman inside Mitchell through turn 6. And we have the right-hander turn 7. Oh, contact is made. Looked like a little bit of netcode, and they're both going to go off. Heilman and Mitchell both into the gravel trap. Oh, don't rejoin there. My goodness.
They doored each other about 5 times before that happened.
Look at all the debris being flung all over the track. Let me go back and see that it was netcode. I might not be so angry. Yeah, I agree, Hayes. Definitely looked at. Makis has teammate Blake Jackson right on his back bumper. I'll be racing on their team in Bathurst tomorrow. That'll be fun. But tonight, they are competing against one another. Makis gets out wide through Canada corner. That's going to let Blake Jackson look through Thunder Valley and get past. Move the snail in the 69 car up into 4th. Makis, a rare mistake there. Madigan ready to pounce as well. Then another skirmish squad of John Boyd, Jacob Peterson. So many of them. Neckrich is up into 9th now, and then Zach Mitchell has fallen to 10th. Honestly, Mitchell did well to stay up in the top 10 after that incident. Looking to the inside of Neckrich as they head back to 1. See some right front damage on that Wentworth Acura. Completes the pass. Moves back up in the 9th for Mitchell. Probably just hoping Levi Heilman doesn't catch up. As you heard on the radio, they were none too pleased with one another. See right front and nose damage on the Corvette for Heilman in 15th. We've got the 1 of Montrose, the 20 of Greenwell, and the 51 of Colin Teague all bunched up. And then comes Heilman in the 27. Scoring John Boyd may have gone a bit wide. Oh my gosh, Makis throwing gravel everywhere. What happened to Makis? Must have stepped out wide somewhere along the way. Look at all the debris on track. That's crazy. Through the carousel. Jackson's starting to pull away a little bit from Makis. Madigan, John Boyd waiting in the wings. Handful of battles, but they're all about half second apart.
I bet 97 got all that pace.
Lucas Oitzman third. Lucas is an alien, that's how he has the pace.
Poor performance, son.
Snail got a bit wide there.
Damn front.
Found on the road, Dad.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, Snail gets out wide again. That's going to give Macus a run at him in turn 1. We'll see. BMW versus BMW. Heading down to turn number 1. It looks like the inside line is going to prevail. Macus gets back around Blake Jackson. Takes the 4 spot right back. We got the 54 of Mitchell on the pit lane. Just wasn't liking how that Acura was handling with the damage. Gives up all these spots. A little surprising. Didn't think a fast repair would be worth it because you lose so much time on the pit lane here at Road America. We'll see if it's a quick repair or what the Acura team is doing. The Corvette's also on the pit lane. So maybe they picked up meatballs? I don't see a meatball. Normally I can tell that sort of thing. I don't see it for either one of them. Oh, good. Fast repair and right back out together. This should go good. They're already very angry at one another. And here comes Jeremy Scherer around the outside. Right into the middle of them. And Scherer's going to get out wide, and that's going to get him back nose to tail. So that'll be something to keep a track of a little bit later on. Oh, he's flashing the lights. Perfect. That'll make him happy. Closing in on halfway in this race. Cardi way out in front. 3.5 seconds over Diego Iturbe. Lucas has rebounded back to 3rd. Remember, he fell to 6th after having a bit of an off track, but he has made his way back up to the 3rd spot. Macus sits in there in 4th, and he's been having a heck of a battle with Blake Jackson. Right behind both of them, Joe Madigan in green Porsche. John Boyd rides 7th. Jacob Peterson in 8th. Andy Neckrich battling Harry Grindell through Canada Corner. Looks like Harry Grindell trying to move up into the 9th spot. He's had a rough go of it in this GT3 series this season. He'll be pretty content to be a top 10 car, I believe. Moves his McLaren up to 9th. You see the gravel going everywhere out of turn 14. A lot of cars have been going off there, and it's just sending gravel everywhere over the track. Just past halfway across the 15-minute mark. Montrose, Greenwell, Colin Teague. Thought the Porsche might put on a move there. Very close to one another. Fuck you for putting rocks on my windshields.
Brother, what are you doing?
Uh-oh. Who are we talking about?
What are you doing?
Well, there's 4X, so let's take a look at it. Get way over here. That's where they crashed the last time. Man, why does it go so far back for this? Pretty sure, yeah, they're like turn 14 when they start yelling at one another. Alright, going to Canada Corner. Make it through there just fine. There's a little bit of contact going into that corner, and that's where the brother, what are you doing game from. And then back up the hill they go. Yeah, so that's what it was. A little bit of contact in turn 14. And then the brother, what are you doing that we got?
What'd you do, anger the Corvette, Cliff?
The way around
No,
Jake
Andrew
Mediocre.
started talking in Discord.
Andrew. Andrew's not the one I would thought caused the issues. Regan starts yet another lap. I believe we're on lap 9 now of a projected 15. Diego Iturbe giving some chase. And then way back here, Lucas Weissman. You don't see Lucas trail the leader by 12 seconds very often, but he did have that little off track. Marcus in 4th. For the Snail in 5th. Joe Madigan in 6th. John Boyd in 7th. Peterson 8th. Harry Grindell in 9th, and then Nickrich in the 10th spot. Ian Montrose in 11th. They do have incident limits. 17 you have to do a pass through, and 25 you get DQ'd. So they can't just off track willy-nilly. They do have to try to behave. All those rocks. It's wild to watch. Montrose, and then the Mercs. 12th and 13th, Greenwell and Teague. Not a lot of Mercs in the field, but the two we got are battling side by side under the Sorrento Bridge, and down towards turn 5 they go. Sharp left-hander, then back up the hill to the Corvette Bridge. Saw the 51 just drag the brake a little bit to allow them to get single file up under Corvette Bridge through turn 6. That seems settled for the moment. Let's check in on Cliff Mullins and Garrett Warren. Corvette and Acura battle for 15th. A lot going on there. Trying to find you close battles.
It really doesn't like that corner.
That was said Corvette. Ironic, going through the Corvette corner. Back to Macus. These 4 cars been together pretty much the whole race. Macus, Jackson, Madigan, and Boyd. Regan Carty the alien goes up under the bridge. Regan Carty is the road courses, what Blake Giglio is the dirt, apparently. Just out there whooping some butt. There's the gap back to Iturbe is now 4 seconds. And then Iturbe has nearly 10 seconds on Lucas Hoytsma. About 2 seconds back, you have Macus, Blake Jackson, Joe Madigan, John Boyd, Jacob Peterson. See if Madigan's close enough to put a move on here. Not quite able to pull up alongside that BMW. Might have a battle here. Mercedes are going at it again. It's Davis Greenwell peeking to the inside of Colin Teague as they head down to 1. On a very shallow entry, it's going to give him a wide exit. Nice and tidy, but Colin Teague keeps some momentum up. Might actually have him clear going down into turn 2. And he does. Out of 3, and then there's a random 4 on the straightaway. Somewhere about there, they call it turn 4. If you ever look at the track map, you just kind of look at it and go, huh? Davis Greenwell. Oh my goodness. Ian Montrose and the 51 of Colin Teague all get out of shape. The 04 is there. It's Casey Graves and that Mustang. What in the world did we just see? A little bit of contact. Colin Teague gets in the back of Montrose, turns him around. Montrose gonna be not very happy. Colin Teague moving Ian Montrose, picking up the spot.
I don't know if you saw that, but I nearly chose you.
John Boyd close on Madigan here. Let's see if we can jump back. Well, these BMWs out of the Skir Squad factory. John Boyd was very close to Madigan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Slightly mad if you're Ian. I'd be very mad if...
I tried going off last second, but it was too late.
I kind of like that idea, William, to be honest. Colin Teague holding off Casey Graves and Davis Greenwell, and probably praying Ian Montrose doesn't get back up there. And we got Mullins and Warren still together. And the 26 Corvette of Billadou and Nathan Lafayette. There goes the white Mercedes of Davis Greenwell around the 04 of Casey Graves. Matthew Coos picked up a black flag. I think Matthew hit the incident limit. 33 car. And looks like the 33 is currently on the pit lane serving said drive-through. Tried to check in on our leader. There he is. Just suddenly blinked out on us. 4.5 seconds on cruise with the 8 minutes to go. Macus being worked over by teammates. Blake Jackson John Boyd, and the one Porsche in between him is Joe Madigan. Corvette and Acura going down into turn number 5. See the dust kicked up from the battle in front of them. In front of them, this is the trio of Graves, Greenwell, and Montrose. Where did the 51 go? Colin Teague. Black flag meatball. What happened? Colin Teague has been meatballed. Oh my goodness. I see Casey Graves there. 12th and 13th. Oh! Got together. Coming out of the corner, and it sends the Merc into the wall, and that hit with the left side almost flush. Clearly broke the suspension. You see the car kind of dog walking a little bit. That's not normal. And that is how a meatball is assessed to the 51. Unfortunate for Colin T. He got such a good run going. It's funny, Hayden. Hayden saying if they did the top 3 to the back, he would start 4th every race. But then, would you really finish 4th every race? Like, you'd have to let 3 people buy a race.
I'll stop, Flip. I'm so sorry.
FBI, open up! What's up, Cody? Welcome in. Theo Turbe rides in second. Hagman.
Sorry, Ethan. I'm just... It's all good. I'm finally using up those X's I've been saving up.
I did.
You're all good, man.
A really good battle between Cliff Mullins and Garrett Warren. It may only be for 14th, but it is the closest battle on track. We'll hang out here for a little bit. It's about 5 minutes to go. We also have Taylor Dixon and the Ghost Man. Thomas Martin. Travis had to come down the pit lane. He's there for 21 seconds. So they go by David Thompson. Thompson coming out of the pits. We got a meatball still for Colin Teague. Keep an eye on those flags. Looks like David Thompson had a black flag, probably for incident points. And Thompson had to come down. Yeah, there's a drive-through penalty being served.
Brother, what was that?
Brother, what was that? I wish I knew who that was.
I was just, turning.
Bro, you get close to me and you don't point forward back. Like, that wasn't even a move that was on. Like, you need to get off the racetrack.
So what about when me and you were fighting for position and you just turned me for no reason?
This is the beef we had earlier. He came back.
Hey, I'm Australian and that's how that goes.
Ladies, get a room. Won't trying to race that.
Down under, innit?
So the one guy just says, I'm a bad driver. I have Australian netcode to bail me out of said situations, I guess. Levi Heilman in that Corvette has picked up the black flag for incident points. So he's going to have to bring it to the pit lane. The most Will Spark thing I've ever heard. Oh, Cody. John Boyd's starting to fall off of this group. But Blake Jackson and Macus are still going at it. The 12 and the 69. Team cars for Skr Squad running 4th and 5th. Currently Skr Squad has 4 of the top 5. Absolutely crazy. The lone exception is Lucas Heusel, the Golden Boy. Number 97 Mustang sits in 3rd. Joseph Madigan. Madigan Motorsports 6th and 6th. Then another Skr Squad for John Boyd 7th and 8th with Jacob Peterson. Harry Grindel for C2X is 9th, and Andrew Neckrich has the Wannagoons into the top 10. Casey Gaze for True Speed riding in 11th. Davis Greenwell For Low Dragon 12th, Ian Montrose C2X 13th, Cliff Mullen C2X 14th, Garrett Warren Wannagoons in 15th, Nathan Lafayette C2X in 16th, Isaac Bildo Skir Squad in 17th, Jeremy Scherer 10 tenths rides in 18th, Jake Mediocre Skir Squad Strawberry Cow in 19th, and the Skir Squad boss Cleo rides in 20th, Matthew Koo 21st, Zach Mitchell 22nd, Levi Heilman on and off the pit lane after the drive-through in 23rd, Travis Martin 24th, David Thompson in 25th, Taylor Dixon 26th, Ethan Evers 27th, Daniel Llewellyn 28th, Colin Teague 29th. So 29 still running. Out of the race right now is Matt Benke. He's going to finish in 30th and Hayden Law 31st. 31 cars here.
So good, man.
Sorry. It was fun while it lasted.
What happened to Cliff?
I'm going to try to block there. I just kind of shit there.
Like Cliff got a little wide going through 14.
Discord.
Final corner, turn 14, and Cliff just completely blows the braking zone and goes out in the gravel trap. Eventually he'll show up again. There he is. Unfortunate for Cliff. So we got Macus still battling teammate Blake Jackson. Casey Graves battling Davis Greenwell. And Matthew Koo battling Zach Mitchell. These are all the battles here with about 90 seconds to go. Uh-oh, we got a blinker. Acura charges the corner. Takes over 21st. This is a battle for position. David Thompson, Ethan Evers. I think Thompson just got it, though. Snail, half-second gap there. Jacob Peterson may have had an issue. 44 car. Oh, yeah. Snaps it around in the gravel, and around he goes into the inside wall. Drops to 10th spot, but still in the top 10. Showing the final lap. 7 of Regan already crossed the start-finish line, so we do get a 15th lap in. It was very close on whether or not we got it. I believe that was Taylor Dixon in the 31 machine, giving way for our race leader. The identically painted McLarens. See all the marbles down through turn 5. Check in on any battles we may have. They're still right there together. Here we go. Casey Graves and the 20. Davis Greenwell. See them battling over in the CTC series a lot, but here they are on the road course, the Road America. Some GT3 cars, that's fun. Casey Graves able to grab the 11th spot. That Mercedes of Davis Greenwell going to come right back to the outside. We got the left-hander turn 5 coming up. Graves trying to get a little draft off of him. See if he cuts to the inside for 5. He does not. Davis takes over 11th once again. Everything up towards the front is very settled. Macus and Blake 4th and 5th. Maybe kind of hanging out here. About a half second between the two. There's Lucas passing a lap car. That's his teammate, Daniel Llewellyn. All the fun's here. Can't even get to Regan. Where is he? There he is. Cross the line for the win. Regan Carty. Diego Iturbe some 7 seconds later. Up and over the line, finishes second. Lucas Oisma brings that Mustang up the hill. Across the line in the P3 and round out our podium. Macus going to hold off the charges of the Snail. Finishes 4th. Blake Jackson 5th. Joe Madigan brings his Porsche across the line in 6th. John Boyne 7th. Harry Grindell going to have one of his better finishes of the season. It is the 8th place for Harry. Comes Andy Neckrich. Andy will pick up 9th spot.
Thanks for the 20.
Davis Greenwell Gonna hold off Casey Graves and Jacob Peterson. Davis gets 10th, Casey 11th, Peterson 12th. For some reason it flipped those two there. It flipped them back. Ian Montrose gets 13th. Garrett Warren, he'll come up and take 14th. Battling Cliff most of the race, but Cliff had that one mistake in 14, and Cliff will have to settle for 15th. Lafayette 16th. Waiting for the 26th Corvette. Isaac Bilodeau in 17th. Jeremy Scherer will be the next one across the stripe. Big track, so it takes a while to get back around. Up the hill goes that King's Hawaiian Pretzel Mustang. Scherer will pick up the 18th spot, just ahead of Zach Mitchell in 19th, and the Strawberry Cal car in 20th. Matthew Koo 21st, Cleo 22nd. Travis Martin ripping it around the corner. I'll ask him post-race if he wants to switch to the Corvette or the Mustang. He's going to be the last car to finish on a lead lap, despite having to go to the pit lane, and he will cross the line 23rd. And there is the Ghost Man finishing the race. Let's go find our leader. And let's get an interview. Looks like they're all skir squadding up for a picture here. There is your winner, Regan Carty. Track him down in the Discord. Have a quick chat. Regan DG, you got a copy?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Well, you made it look kind of easy out there. Cruised to a victory. Didn't make it as exciting as I was hoping for. But good job on the win.
Oh, well, if only you could see what my screen froze all the way down the pit straight on one lap. And I almost went straight into the pit wall. So
well, it was exciting on your end then. Yeah. That was fortunate for you that didn't result in anything disastrous, and you're able to still pick up the win. You got some friends, family, sponsors, shout-outs for us for your victory here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Balka, once again, the team that I'm with. First of all, yeah, helping me get some setups to get me to 5K today as well.
Nice.
Really do appreciate that. And yeah, that's all for today.
All right, well, congrats on the win here at Road America, and we'll see you back here next week.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Regan Carty in the 7. Let's drag in the 88, Diego Iturbe. Where is Diego? Well, it's one of those BMWs on the line here. And we'll bring him up here. Remember Diego ESL, so bear with us. Diego, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Well, we had a good run here tonight. We brought it home in P2. How was the race out there, and was there any prayer that you had to go catch Regan up front?
I gave everything to catch Regan, but he's so fast. That guy, oh my god, he's so fast.
Yes.
And this BMW is still undrivable because it's oversteering and understeering at the same time sometimes. So
we just call that sliding.
What?
When it's oversteer and understeer at the same time, we just call that a four-wheel slide.
Ask Fernando Alonso. He has a lot of experience doing that kind of cars.
Nice. All right. Well, congrats on your P2 finish. Go ahead and throw out those shout-outs you got for us.
Thank you, DJ.
Alrighty, that is Diego Iturbe bringing it home in P2, and now we'll track down third place finisher Lucas Weitzman in the 97. See where Mr. Lucas is. There he is, up there in low drag. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, that was an eventful race. You got a little wide there in one of the corners. Lost a little bit of time, but not too much. Dropped back to 6th, and you're able to fight your way back up to 3rd. How was your race overall?
Yeah, it felt pretty fast. The Ford Mustang was rolling. That thing felt really good around Road America, and I was rolling. I think I was 2nd there for a while. I knew Diego was faster than me, and just kind of stepped on my extremities, and yeah, but it luckily saved the car, didn't hit anything, and luckily, again, some people wrecked in front of me, and I was able to take home a podium.
Yeah, how was that in your view? I saw the beef going on between the Corvette and the Acura there.
Yeah, I saw them drive into each other's door for like 4 turns straight, and I'm like, all right, well, what's my escape path here when they inevitably wreck? And sure enough, not too long after, there they go.
Yeah, between turns 6 and 7, they make contact, and you're like, thank you very much. 2 more free spots. We appreciate it.
yeah, I just went through the grass. I'm like, oh, yeah, there we go.
Cliff has said we need more rain. How do you feel about this?
Absolutely. Just not at Spa again. I could not handle myself there.
Why not Spa? Spa's a great place for you. You have plenty of runoff, so if you mess up, you don't murder the car right away.
Oh, it's good. I just wrecked, so I don't like it.
So what you're saying is you would like to see rain at Chicago Street Course.
Chicago Street Course and Watkins Glen.
What if it was rain in the dark at Chicago Street Course?
Oh, now we're talking.
It just sounds like pure torture. Oh my gosh. All right, well, congrats on that P3 finish. Go ahead, hit me with the Friends Family sponsor shoutouts.
Yeah, just shout out to Low Drag, Quinn and 712 Brakes, you for broadcasting, and Forward Screen Printing for sponsoring.
All right, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And you running tonight over in the COTs?
Unfortunately not. I have prior obligations, I'm sorry. But
Ten
good luck
full.
to everybody racing.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, and we'll see you back here next week. Or
Thank you.
actually,
Yeah.
Sunday. Sunday's part of this week, right? There you go.
Yep.
All right, man. See you Sunday.
Yep.
And there we go. Let's run through our final results and get out of here so we can get over to the COTs at iRacing Super Speedway. That should be a good time. Our final results, obviously, Regan Carty is your winner. Diego Iturbe and Lucas Hoitzman on the podium. Macus and Snail pick up top 5s. Then you have Madigan, Boyd, Grindell, Neckrich, and Greenway your top 10. And page 2. I promise it'll go. There it goes. Casey Graves, Ian Montrose. Oh my gosh, why is this in the way? Shouldn't be there. Ian Montrose, Garrett Warren, Cliff Mullins, Nathan Lafayette, Isaac Bildo. You have Jacob Peterson, Jeremy Scherer, Zach Mitchell, and Jake Mediocre in the top 20. And our final grouping, Matt DeCue, Cleo Wood, Travis Martin, Taylor Dixon, David Thompson, Ethan Evers, Daniel Wallen, Colin Teague, Levi Hammond, and Matt Benke. Let's see who it is. Hayden. Okay, he did start the race. Hayden gets 31st. Blake didn't start, so he will not get credit for 32nd. All right, 31 cars. That was pretty wild. It's the most I've ever seen at Road America in a official league race for SRL, so that was fun. Hope to see you guys here in a few minutes over in iRacing Super Speedway. We'll have to end this YouTube and start up a new one. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes over there. Twitch will be live the whole time, so if you want to hop over during the interim, it'll be twitch.tv/GGSwiss. Thank you so much for being here, and have a good night. We have to skip out on the post-race sponsor video because we have to get over there in a freaking hurry. Qualifying starts in like a minute.